Well, hello, my good friends. Welcome back to the big show. Really, it's going to be fun. It always is fun because I'm me and you are you, and we are all together. Ooh, hi, I'm Larry. I'm your host for today's great show here in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeehaw. So, we're going to do Chinese pens. Yes, let's do some Chinese pens. What do you say? Rock and roll, baby. First of all, I want you to keep this pen holder in your mind, okay? You'll know more in a minute. So here's the pen I'm talking about. The Jinhao 189 Classical. Beautiful pen, came in this little plastic sleeve, and let's look at this beautiful pen. Let's start with the top right here. On the clip, you have the Jinhao logo right there. And we go to the very top. Look at the design. I do like the designs on the top of the cap here. I don't know, kind of reminds me of rivets or something, but they're not sharp. They're really just cool to look at. There's really no words, not really much of a pattern. Well, if you keep looking at pattern like a V, maybe. But you really have to kind of like look at it. Okay, but it's still nice looking, cool, different. And you go to the very top, it's got I just call it a black jewel type on the top. With underneath that is going to be just a chrome round part that's attached to the cap and to the clip, it looks like. And as you go down this beautiful black part, shiny part, we're going to go right here, and it says on the clip Jinhao on the back 189. So remember this? Okay, now let's look at the barrel. Here we go. Can you see that pretty good? That's what this is. I was noticing that on the barrel. Very interesting. Now, this kind of reminds you, like the Chinese wand maybe? What it would look like? At least that's what I think it looks like, at least to me. Which is pretty cool looking. I do like the designs. And this is really cool looking. So, and this goes from here to here, almost all the way around the barrel. And you go down the barrel. You can feel the designs all in the barrel. It's really neat, like it's lifted up in the pen. Some say it's hard plastic, some say it's metal with heavy lacquer over it. I would think this would be more of a lacquer on top of the cap, and right here at the bottom of the barrel. On here, it's really hard for me to tell. I'm no expert on this one, but could it be hard plastic? Maybe. Could it be metal with hard plastic over it? Maybe. Could it be metal with just a lot of lacquer on it and they made the design on the pen? They did one heck of a job on this pen. It looks really stunning, though. I'll give you that. Cool looking fountain pen. And Jinhao makes some pretty good darn pens. One of my favorite Chinese pens. So, this pen as you see it here is going to weigh in at 46 G's. And the pen cap is going to be 5.5 inches. So let's pull off the cap. And it does post very securely. And it would be 5.87 inches. And you could use this if you choose to. Maybe a little top heavy, but I don't know. It's pretty cool like it is. But for me, I have no problem using it without posting the cap on it. Either way, for those who like it posted, for those who don't, the choice is yours. So, set the cap aside. And as you go down the barrel, the threads here where the cap screws on, they're not sharp, and you go to a small grip section, but it's not slippery whatsoever. It has what's the right choice of words for this? It's not rough. It's
textured.
Yeah, the texture on it is, oh, you can feel it, but it's nice to the touch.
I think ribbed might also work for that.
Could be, yeah. But then again, it has a small nib. What's up with the small nibs lately? So, and this is a medium steel nib with the Jinhao logo and the regular basic plastic feed. Let's unscrew the barrel. And it's got a converter pulled out. At least one thing about the Jinhao pens, they do come with converters. That's pretty cool. And this pen, you can find them for about, what, 13 bucks? Somewhere in there. So, nice pen. So, I'll be right back and get some ink on this, and we'll do a little writing sample. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and play with this thing for a while, and I'm going to just go ahead and post it for those who want to see it posted. Then I'll take the cap off. And I'm using the ink of Robert Oyster what?
Gold Antiqua.
And this is a medium nib, okay? Let's do a little wet test on it. It's not bad. It has some wetness to it. The nib is, to me, stiff, but it's smooth and wet. No pressure. No pressure. Now let's put a little bit of pressure. And you get a little bit. Let's do some writing. Pretty cool. Smooth nib. Good ink flow. Wet nib. The nib's a little stiff. You can get some line variation with putting some pressure on it. Reverse writing. And it does tend to run out. Now, saying that, you can always try a different ink because, you know, sometimes you try different inks, they're going to react different with your nib, right? Have you ever run into that problem? I know I have. So, later, I'll do an update on these pens and I'll try a different ink on it. But it does write beautiful. At 13 bucks. Is it worth it? Well, all right. Nice little click there. I like that click. Bam. It does that. Did I put it on the shirt yet? Well, let's try that. Now, if that goes on, really nice and cool. It's not too stiff. It's not too loose. It's just right. Fits on there very nicely. I like that. Okay. So, here's the stunning Jinhao 189. The pen looks amazing. I like all the detail in the barrel. I like the colors of the barrel. They combine really nice the black with the gold. And I do like the designs of like the Chinese walls. And like I said, this design that looks like the, right here, the holder. And it's called a tripod, which is, means in Chinese,
It's religious furniture used in sacred rituals.
That's the breakdown to it, okay? So, we'll do another pen with the Jinhao 85. And they're about the same length. That might be the 85 might be just a hair longer. And here's my Jinhao 189. Same thing. How I got this pen, Mr. Announcer ordered this one. They sent him the wrong one, so he gave me this one. La, la, la. I love it. I love it. And the Jinhao, my baby right here, 159. Of course, way more girth, of course, but it's about the same length. So there you have it today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Beautiful Chinese pen from 1 to 10. How do I rate it? I'm going to give this pen a whopping 8. I like everything about it. Really, I do. For 13 bucks, you can't go wrong. You got a good looking fountain pen here. If you're on a budget, this will be dynamite for you. You're going to get a nice looking, stunning pen. And you know, it may not be those high-end bells and whistles, but you're going to have a few bells and whistles on this pen. That's going to be pretty darn cool. If you take it to work, to school, people are going to notice the pen, and they're going to say, what's all that on the pen, you know? So you have a lot to talk about. A great conversation piece, I would say. Wouldn't you? So, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review today. Time to go. So, with that said, peace, love, and hugs. And my friends, as always, follow the rules, wash the hands, wear the mask, do the distancing, stay safe, and as always, my good friends, don't text and don't drive. 189 coming at you. Bye-bye.